it, and it is good to go. Alrighty. I think so. Alrighty, hey, howdy, hi there. Yeah, I am Nightlink. Just call me that. Starting this whole thing off with, well, Off, a nice French game by, Mortis Ghost. French definitely explains a lot of the things happening in this game. Overall, really enjoyable. Yeah, let's just jump right into it, I guess. This is actually a really good game that I enjoy. Let's see. I am good. Ooh. Ew. Shocking to an unwarned public. Well, you have been warned, just to let you know. Oh, they really are a, good part of Off. Yes, so let's start this whole thing off by saying, hey, hi, I guess. I don't know, this is awkward. I'm gonna be listening to myself later after I record this. No, we're not gonna do that. Actually, we're going to do... Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be really awkward for me listening to this, but, probably even more awkward for you listening to this. You all, not you singularly, please God, that's even more awkward for me now. But yeah. Could be saying that a lot. But I am just doing all this for fun. God, I don't want to talk to the audience directly. But here I am, wanting attention, and here I am, probably getting it from no one. Let's just do that. French word for night, if you didn't know. Yeah, just go ahead and do that. I am a boy. Yes, welcome, Chevalier. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter has an important mission. Be sure that it is accomplished. Alrighty. We'll let you out in Zone 1. Good luck. Yeah, I'm gonna need some really good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. Goodness, that's, very ominous. Yeah, oh god. Ooh. Yeah, if you couldn't tell already, this game's gonna be creepy. As all heck. Just by the music alone, you can definitely tell. To move my body, use... Oh, sorry, this is the Batter. Let's give him a voice, shall we? To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. What happened? What? Hold on. There you go. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environment, use a spacebar or the enter key. Else use enter, it's right there. Right next to the arrows. Zone 0. It's, very small place, actually. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be pretty awkward giving him voice. There cannot be any other living beings in Zone 0, so I must assume that you are only a mere figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. Goodness. I'm the Batter. I've been assigned to a sacred mission. It is a pleasure. However, it is not the puppet I was addressing, but the puppeteer controlling it. What is your name, dear puppeteer? His name is Chevalier. He cannot talk to us. However, he can hear and see everything. God, it's like Big Brother. Shouldn't name myself that. Even though you two are but an inexistent apparition in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Chevalier. I believe we are in need of your services. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. You rub yourselves against their legs and purr in the most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. Sorry, I totally just gave him that, like, text-to-speech voice, but it kind of fits him, honestly. I must purify the world. but there is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is of any help to you. Thanks. He's a very straightforward guy, just to let you know if you didn't know. That's not important yet. He jumped up. I thought he went in there. Alright. This is... actually, this is an RPG. Really good RPG. Of course, it's already in... You can kind of tell it's RPG Maker. It's free. You can go to the off wiki, and there will be a download for you. If you want to play this, it's super easy to download. You got WinRAR. It's easy to open. Just look for RPG whatever.exe and it'll play the game for you. But yeah, it is an RPG game. Mighty one. Fantastic. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a creature of flesh and blood? I think so, yes. So I've been mistaken from the beginning. You did not even interrupt me in my deluded phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you were the first living being I was given a chance to encounter in this lieu. I had in fact concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. Obviously I was misled. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories, the risk of hostile individuals attacking you in the most violent manner is quite high. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to teach you the arts of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? Yes. Purification in progress. This here is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. At the beginning of combat, you will be confronted with a choice. You have to decide whether to attack, auto, or flee. So it's just like any other RPG. You played Final Fantasy, like the classics, it's like that. You played Undertale, not quite like that, but it's somewhat similar. Yeah, attack, which means prevent, auto. Auto basically just computer does it for you, does battling for you. God, I'm gonna hate my voice. Flee, of course, as you flee. Yeah, attack. Actually, this is a very interesting battle function that it has. As you can see, there's a little bar right next to his name charging up. Yeah, it does that for you. And spoilers, and you're the character on your party. And I think it actually does the same kind of thing for like enemies, because everybody attacks like random times. Yes, excellent, dear sportive companion. You must consider the fact that the batters and the enemy's levels determine the impact of your assaults. It is possible that you or your adversaries could avoid the barrage attacks that you will throw at each other with slyness. On occasion, your cast iron will get you a critical hit, which will cause teeth to fly in heaps. But let us move on, if you're willing to. You may have noticed that when you choose attack for the first time, after you selected the batter, yeah, we'll just watch that happen. Yes, competence. Competence permits you to use one of your special skills. Objects will grant you access to the items you are currently carrying. Finally, you have yet again the opportunity to flee. Oh, a luck ticket. A luck ticket has been found. Whoa. Alright. We want to do this. Select objects. Luck ticket. On the batter. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am, of course, talking about competences. They are generally, in layman's terms, special moves. They can trigger surprising effects. They may induce a resurgence of health points, or maybe in and out of themselves, powerful attacks. Nevertheless, know this. Any use of competences leads to a consumption of competence points. Little CP down there. That's at 43 right now. Yeah. Let's get on with it. Yes. Let's see. Competence. Analyzes the enemy's characteristics. Judge. An odd-appearing cryptic cat. HP 300, CP 30. No weakness or resistance. You now know not only all about me, but also about the art of combat, about the wide angle. Know that its analysis will always be based on the start of battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you have already knocked out for a long time. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team or all of your opponents fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. From now on, you will be ready to crush all impure obstacles that get in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level, with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Ah, man, the humor in this at some points is pretty funny. Although, it's pretty barren because it's a very dark and decrepit game, but nonetheless, it is very funny at points. Be it as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me if you still want me to guide. Alright, I'm just gonna take a moment to pause here, more or less, and start this off in the next episode. Hope this is enjoyable. I don't know what reactions I'm gonna get to this stuff, honestly. Honestly, I hate myself for doing this, but I've wanted to do this for a long time as well, so God. Alrighty then.